Russian forces are attempting to encircle the eastern city of Bakhmut, hoping to establish a strategic foothold there. The concentrated assault comes on the heels of a surprise visit to Kyiv by Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen, announcing more financial assistance for Ukraine. Foreign correspondent James Longman is here with more on that. James, why is Bakhmut so important to Russia, and why is its defense so imperative for Ukraine?
Well, it's been the issue of some debate for a long time, just how important is Bakhmut? And in many ways it is. It's on a major highway that links the east. It would make it easier for Russia to launch attacks on more significant cities like Kramatorsk. And so that's why they've been fighting so hard for it. In many ways, it's also a microcosm of what's happening here in the battle inside Ukraine. In one way, this is kind of a historic World War II era fight. You have men in trenches, the boom of artillery, men running across no man's land towards machine gun nests and getting chopped down. And then on the other side, you've got this 21st century war that's going on. Armies of drones in the sky with men in the bushes operating them on iPads. So in many ways, this is everything that's happening in Bakhmut is happening everywhere. For both sides, it would be tremendously symbolic, I think, apart from anything else, especially for Wagner Group. That's the mercenary group that Russia employs to fight its war here. It wants to prove to its paymasters in Moscow just how useful it can be. And after now more than a year of this war, that's imperative for the Russians to show that they've won something here. And for the Ukrainians, the defense is symbolic, and the sacrifice they're making, huge losses that they're making, also symbolic of just how important it is to Ukraine to defend this territory. Diane?
And James, how significant is Janet Yellen's surprise visit in terms of showing support for Ukraine, and what's in this new $1.25 billion aid package?
Well, Ukraine talks about this war in existential terms, not just about its territorial integrity. It's not just about the borders of Ukraine. It's about whether or not Ukraine can remain a viable state. And a big part of that, a huge part of that, is whether or not it can pay for services, things like hospitals and schools. And that's what this money is for, $1.25 billion now, a further $8 billion or so over the next few months in order to keep the Ukrainian state going. Russia, Putin, we know, doesn't believe Ukraine is a country in and of itself. And so the Ukrainians need this money to keep the country going, and that's why this help is just so important. Diane?
All right, James Longman in Ukraine, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.